The moment you've been waiting for since the very first entry has finally arrived. Romeo and Julian have met. Welcome back to the 12th reading in the Wherefore Art Thou Journals series. If you're new here, every Thursday we explore selected passages from Romeo and Julian's private journals, the entries that were never meant for anyone else to read. Before we dive in, if you are not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can follow the journey every week, and don't miss our Monday shorts where I share sneak previews of what's coming and extra insights from behind the scenes. Now, I'm not going to spoil how they meet. That's something readers deserve to experience for themselves. But what we do explore in today's reading happens about halfway through the entry, the moment Julian realizes he wants to find Romeo again. And just as that realization hits, something changes the plan. Let's see how it plays out.
After my second class ended, I tried looking for him, but JJ was by my side the whole time. She asked what I was up to, saying I seemed anxious, but she wasn't wrong. Anxious to find Romeo again. Once Maya showed up though, it was game over. There was no more searching for me. We didn't even make it beyond the science classroom because JJ insisted we wait there for Maya. There I was, being dragged out of school, not literally, and off to whatever JJ and Maya had planned for the afternoon. As we walked outside to JJ's car, I was looking everywhere, hoping to catch a glimpse of him, but nope, no sign of Romeo. Once I was in the car, that was it. My search was over for the day. For a split second, I thought I saw him, but when the guy turned around, it totally wasn't him. At this point, the kidnapping began. Honestly, I should have known where we were heading since Maya was with us. We stopped for lunch first at this little hole-in-the-wall Mexican place that Maya loves. The food was amazing, so good. I don't even remember what I ate, just that I devoured it. Then, as expected, we ended up at the mall. I'm pretty sure it's Maya's favorite place on earth. She can wander around for hours, sometimes buying everything, sometimes buying nothing. I can't imagine how much she owes her dad, considering she only works part-time. Her family isn't loaded, and her dad's super strict about money, so why he lets her have one of his credit cards is beyond me. Definitely not my problem though. The entire time at the mall, JJ kept giving me these suspicious looks. I knew I needed to shake Romeo out of my mind, but it was easier said than done. If JJ had started prying, I would have cracked for sure. I kept catching her glancing at me while I was looking around, hoping for an impossible Romeo sighting. Of course, he wasn't at the mall. I knew I wouldn't see him again until Monday, and I'm pretty sure this will be one of the longest weekends of my life. We finished up at the mall around 6 p.m. I'm so glad I had the gift card in my wallet because I ended up buying a pair of shoes I liked and finally got Springsteen's Born in the USA on vinyl. It's been out of stock forever, and that one guy who bought it just before me last time couldn't stop me now. I've already listened to it twice since I got home. Such a good album. When we got back to my house, it was completely empty. No clue where everyone went, and honestly I didn't care. That just meant I could walk right back out and head over to JJ's. As soon as I walked into JJ's house, my aunt asked if something was wrong. When I told her no one was home, she laughed, yelled, "Party time," and disappeared. JJ came up, still laughing, and led me into the kitchen. My aunt had dinner ready, and even though I'd practically eaten the entire Mexican restaurant earlier, I was hungry again. It's like she knew I'd end up there for dinner. I hung out at JJ's until I heard my parents come home. Then I snuck back into my house around 9 p.m. and headed straight to my room. It's pretty bad when you have to sneak around your own house to avoid your family. As I sat in my room, I realized I hadn't gotten the chance to go swimming today because of the half day. The pool would have been completely empty too. I really wish I would have gone for a swim. The rest of my weekend is probably going to be spent thinking about Romeo. That first image of his handsome face is burned into my mind. No wonder I've had this ridiculous smile on my face all day. My aunt even asked why I looked so happy. I brushed it off, saying I was excited about the half day, which was dumb because she knows I love school. What can I say? I'm a sucker for learning. Thankfully, my aunt didn't press further since she was busy with dinner, but JJ totally caught on. She knows me too well. I can't stop replaying everything in my head. I've never felt this way about anyone in my life. It was like love at first sight. The butterflies, the flushed face, the works. Oh God, he probably noticed. Did I come off as desperate or something? Great. Now he'll think I'm pathetic and I'll never get to talk to him again. How could I act like such an idiot over someone I met for what, a minute? I need to talk to JJ. There's no way I'll be able to sleep tonight. Her room light is still on, so I texted her about a sleepover. She just sent me a thumbs up, so it's time to sneak back out. I told her to pick a movie and blow up the air mattress because I'm crashing on the floor tonight. She'll definitely know something's up now. I'll play the anxious card and blame it on my family. That'll annoy her enough to trigger a protective mode and she won't ask too many questions. Problem solved. Okay, it's time to go. Oh, Romeo, please find me again at school.
Julian's attempts to reconnect are unknowingly blocked by JJ and her friend Maya. And that's part of what makes this moment so painful. The hardest part for Julian isn't being pulled away, it's hiding the joy coursing through his entire body after realizing he may have just met someone who matters. Being whisked off to the mall was not exactly ideal. Julian's excitement about finally picking up Born in the USA on vinyl will probably make readers smile, but you'll have to read the book to understand why that moment matters so much to him. Getting home to an empty house feels like freedom at first, but it also awakens something else. Julian already knows he'll need to sneak around if he wants to see Romeo again, a quiet bit of foreshadowing for what's to come. He heads to his safe space next door, but his aunt, ever intuitive, senses that something is different. Julian's guard is down for the first time. He's vulnerable, hope is rushing in, and the feeling he doesn't yet have a name for is already blocking out everything else. All he can think about now is the weekend ahead, and how long it will feel knowing Romeo is out there and just out of reach. If this moment hit you, take a second to like the video. It genuinely helps the series reach more readers. Subscribe if you want to keep following Romeo and Julian's story as it unfolds, one entry at a time. And let me know in the comments. Do you think first meetings shape everything? Or is it what comes after that really matters? And if you want the full story, including everything I don't read here, you can order Wherefore Art Thou Journals Volume 1 through the links in the description or at romeoandjulian.com. Until next Thursday, keep your heart open, your journal close, and your story unfolding.